breaking down the door. And what do you want her to do? And there's liberals today that are saying, and the anti-gun group are basically saying, oh, this is just horrendous. This is horrible. See, we shouldn't have guns. This could have been handled more in a more civil way. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? There are two guys looking for drugs, breaking in. She's with a 3-month-old. And what do you want her to do? Come on in? Open the door? Are you kidding me? Anyone who's been violated and broken into, and you've been there when they've done that, are you kidding me? And it's raising it up the whole issue of what's allowed and what's not allowed. I mean, if the guy had not broken in and she shot him in the front yard, well, then that's murder. So you got to make sure they actually break in, and she's sitting there with the guns. All right, well, I want you to hear the story. This is how it was covered over at ABC. Listen.
We're going to turn now to the young mom in Oklahoma who aimed her gun at an intruder while she was on the phone with 911. 18-year-old Sarah McKinley says the operator told her she couldn't shoot until the man broke into her home, and the stunning moments that followed were all caught on tape.
Now listen.
ABC's Ryan Owens has the story.
I wouldn't have done it, but it was my son. I protect him.
This young mother takes maternal instinct to a whole new level.
I walked over and got the 12 gauge. I went in the bedroom and got the pistol and put the bottle in his mouth, and then I called 911.
18-year-old Sarah McKinley killed a man, she says, to protect her 3-month-old baby.
I'm here by myself with my infant baby. Can I please get a dispatcher out here immediately?
Late on New Year's Eve, police say 2 men, one armed with a 12-inch hunting knife, were trying to break into a home outside Oklahoma City.
Right.
McKinley recognized one of them as someone she thought was stalking her.
He was from door to door trying to bust in. They said I couldn't shoot him until he come in the door.
Are your doors locked? Yes, I've got 2 guns in my hand. Is it okay to shoot him if he comes in the store? I can't tell you that you can do that, but you do what you have to do to protect your baby.
His mother killed the 24-year-old intruder the second he stepped inside. Police call the shooting justified.
Absolutely.
You're allowed to shoot an unauthorized person that is in your home. The law provides you the remedy and sanctions the use of deadly force.
The second intruder turned himself in. McKinley was home alone that night because her husband just died of cancer on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
While her son may grow up without his father, this is one little boy who will always know Mom will do anything to protect him.
I knew that I was going to have to choose him or my son, and it wasn't going to be my son, so I did what I had to do.
Absolutely.
There's nothing more dangerous than a mother with a child.
For Good Morning America, Ryan Owens, ABC News, Dallas.
All right, so she's 18, and her husband had just died of lung cancer on Christmas Day. It's a week later. She's alone, obviously scared, and there's two guys for 20 minutes that are trying to break into your house. She's locked the windows and the doors. They're banging and prying and using the knife to wedge open the door and all this kind of stuff, and, throwing their shoulder into the door and stuff. She has the wherewithal to hop on 911 and call and ask them, can I shoot them if they come in?
Are your doors locked? Yes, I've got 2 guns in my hand. Is it okay to shoot him if he comes in the store? I can't tell you that you can do that, but you do what you have to do to protect your baby.
Well, and she did. So she's got the 12 gauge side by side in one hand, the pistol in the other. Doesn't say which one she used, but I think it was the pistol. And then shot him. By the way, the other guy fled, and get this, he called 911. Later to turn himself in. And he's being charged with murder. Because when you commit a crime, and in the commencement of the crime, a murder takes place, you're charged with that as well. She should completely walk, be made a hero. This is exactly the purpose of guns for self-defense. And I don't understand what is in the mind of people who would say this should not be allowed. We should not allow handguns at all. What? And then she's dead and maybe the baby's dead. Is that better? Of course you can use it for self-defense. And I don't know what California law is, but it sounds pretty safe that at least once they get in your house, if they're crawling through the window and you got the gun, make sure they get all the way in the house.